Hey guys, I'm Joey. Welcome back to another episode of Over the Table's Random Reviews. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you take a second and click the subscribe button down below because I got a ton more product reviews coming out to you guys. Now today's product, what we've got is a Newton's Cradle. This thing is on eBay for about $5. I'll put that link in the description if you want to get your own. But what separates this from most Newton's Cradles is the fact that it's got like built-in LEDs. Again, you guys know that I love LEDs, and apparently this has a combination of physics and LEDs, and that just sounds awesome to me. So let's go ahead and open this thing up, check it out, and see if it's worth it. Alright guys, here is our package. It does come in pretty standard eBay packaging with a little bubble wrap inside, good for protection while shipping. We're going to use this little pen knife to open this bad boy up. I did review this pen knife. Alright, so here's the box. It's pretty basic and standard, says the same exact thing on both sides. Light up Newton's Cradle. Fancy, 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 fancy. I'm really excited for this product, guys, because I just really think it's cool. I've always really wanted a Newton's Cradle because I think they're cool by themselves, but now we're adding an LED aspect to it, which just makes it that much better. There we go. Alright. So it does come with some protective foam here. Always a good thing. Okay. Okay. And okay. You can see that they're little glass balls here, and this one disconnected from its spot, which is not good. We're gonna have to go grab some glue and glue it back on. So while the hot glue gun is heating up, we'll set this to the side and we'll talk about what we see here going on with the Newton's Cradle as far as batteries go, so we can tell what kind of batteries we need for the lights. Okay, it's definitely not the easiest thing to open. Looks like this pen is useful. Alright, so we're gonna need 4 AA batteries. Alright guys, I went and grabbed the hot glue gun that I reviewed very, very early on in the channel. And we're gonna go ahead and glue this bad boy on. So we're just gonna put a nice little dab right there, nothing too big. We're gonna find the original point of contact. And we're gonna glue it on just like that. Just to make sure we're still good and attached, we'll wait for that to dry fully. Everything's looking good so far. It was a little shaky at the beginning, but we seem to be working okay. So let's go ahead and throw the batteries in there. Now again guys, this thing does take 4 AA batteries. Alright. Let's put the cover back on. Alright, as you can see, it automatically starts off lighting up. Probably because the switch was on. It does have a on and off switch on the side right here, so you could turn it on and off. And now we've got our Newton's Cradle. I mean, I would have hoped that the light just kind of stayed on. Huh. I was a little worried about the functioning aspect of the Newton's Cradle. But it seems to be doing pretty much what a Newton's Cradle does. If we go at a good height, you can see it is functioning just like a Newton's Cradle. Interesting. And of course you can do multiple different arrangements of how you want your Newton's Cradle to go. Have it do all sorts of cool stuff. Oh yeah. Let's turn the light off and see how this thing looks in the dark. I really don't like the blinking, but it's gonna just keep blinking. I honestly wish it would just stay on, but it doesn't. But it does have some interesting colors going on. I'll give it that. Yeah, there's no orientation of switch changing that will actually give you something decent to work with. You know, it doesn't function as good as the regular steel ball bearing Newton's Cradle, but these little glass beads definitely do work, at least a little bit. It gives you the idea of the Newton's Cradle, and you can still function it in a similar manner. It's definitely an interesting little product. I mean, it was $5, so it's hard to go wrong with $5. I'm not sure if it is the best solution to the Newton's Cradle with an LED on it, because I believe the LED should stay on, but it just doesn't. And then it like flickers at pretty random moments in time. And I don't know why, because there's absolutely no instructions on it at all. So we're just gonna have to just accept what we've got here. It is a decent little product. I mean, $5 for a Newton's Cradle. You're not really gonna see too many at that price range, especially with some nice LEDs on it. The LEDs are nice. It does have green, blue. It goes red in the middle, and then green and blue again. Pretty basic Newton's Cradle with a twist with the LEDs. Interesting product nonetheless. I don't know if I'd recommend it because, again, it did come fallen apart in the package. I had to glue one back on. It just doesn't seem like it's too well made, and there wasn't a lot of thought put into it, and it's a little upsetting. But I mean, $5, let me learn the lesson so you don't have to. If you still think it's cool, if you think it's still worth it after all that, then by all means get it, because honestly, I don't regret buying it. I just don't know if I would put my recommendation on it, because it's not a perfect product. But that would be the LED Newton's Cradle. Alright guys, this thing turned out to be a little bit more trouble than I had anticipated in reviewing it. It did come kind of falling apart in the package, not sure how that happened. Shipping needed to be better. The LED light on it is just kind of weird. It blinks at random points, not necessarily what you would look for in an aesthetically pleasing desktop type of product. Nonetheless, it does work. Everything on it functions properly and up to standards once you get it put together, but I don't know if I'd recommend it. It's a decent product. It's $5. You're pretty much getting what you're paying for this time. No great deals on this episode, but stay tuned for future episodes. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, click the subscribe button right down here. If you want to check out the last video of the channel, it'll be right up there. If you want to check out the playlist with lots of future product reviews of stuff that could be better than this, right up there. Have a great day, everybody, and don't get shot.